How to improve listening skills in English. If you want to get better at English listening, you have to, listen to English. 4. Sing along to English songs. Learning English by listening to songs is a fun and effective way to improve your listening skills. You can write out the lyrics, sing along, karaoke night, anyone, or you can even skip the lyrics and see how much you know by heart. Turn on English music as you do other things and sing along as you wash dishes or drive to work, for instance. For a challenge, try listening and singing along to rap songs. The speed and rhythm of these songs can make them difficult to shadow, which makes them perfect for active listening practice. 5. Listen to the same content every day for a week. Find a bit of content that you enjoy, like a podcast or a YouTube channel. Choose just one brief episode or video to listen to every day for a week. Pick out words or phrases that are difficult to understand and look them up on the first and second days. Don't forget to hit pause and listen again. After a couple of days, you should be able to listen for these words and understand them. Try speaking along with your audio source. You can even record yourself and listen for the differences between yourself and the speaker. By the last day, you'll find that you can understand much more than on the first day. As your ear adjusts to hearing this English podcast episode, it'll be easier to listen to new audio in English. 6. Listen to English conversations. If you're living somewhere English is spoken, take an afternoon to hunt for an English conversation. You can search for English conversation on a bus, in a cafe, or at a park. Or, if eavesdropping on random strangers makes you uncomfortable, you can search for casual street vlogs on YouTube. At first, you probably won't know what they're talking about since you'll probably start listening in the middle of the conversation. This will make it even more challenging to understand, but also more fun. Try and pick out words that you've learned or are trying to learn. How much can you understand? Could you write a summary of the conversation? Take note of how people pronounce things when they have different emotions. Something that's said in anger and something that's said in passing, quickly, casually, can sound very different. 7. Take advantage of white noise. White noise is an ongoing, usually repetitive sound that goes on in the background while you do something else. We're practicing passive listening when we use English white noise. Play a podcast, an audiobook, or an English series in the background while you clean your flat or iron your clothes or do any other chore. Don't pay special attention to it. Just let it play and go on with your activities. You might think that you're not learning anything if you're not paying attention, but the truth is that your brain is registering everything that's happening in the background. This practice is also useful for familiarizing yourself with the sounds and rhythm of the English language. Don't stress out about missing some information or not understanding something. That's not the purpose of this exercise. 8. Listen intensively. Find a quiet place and set aside 15 minutes free of disruptions. Play an audio file and focus on catching the words as well as their use and the overall meaning of the audio. Take notes about everything you find important, such as when a speaker raises her voice to imply her anger, or when you think a speaker is being sarcastic, means the opposite of what they say. Are there any words you don't understand completely or are unsure how to spell? Write them down as well so you can check later. Listen to the speed, too. Are there any places where the speaker pauses, slows down, or speeds up? What do you think these moments mean? This exercise focuses on taking your listening skills to the next level. It trains your ability to focus your attention on the words being spoken and is beneficial whether you're entering an English-speaking university, workplace, or just an everyday conversation.